Arriba! Andale, andale, andale! Arriba!
Okay.
Yeah, andale, 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 arriba, arriba.
Okay, so now I gotta do it right. So first and foremost, good morning to the hardest working super hacker of the Witness Protection Program, codename Playmaker, and of course, the international Irish Italiano supervillain Espresso McCarthy.
Insert guitar here, I guess. That.
No comment.
What's the brew this morning, Mr. McCarthy?
Water.
Oh, well, yeah, I got that.
Water.
Yeah.
Water. I already had my coffee.
All right.
What was it? What was
I
it?
need to hydrate. Bad Santa by Invader Coffee.
While we wait, we hydrate.
Yes,
which
indeed.
is the trick has helped me. That's the trick that's helped me with not just the problems I've had with my kidneys, but also with my gut health. Also, all of my doctors
Gotta
told
stay
me.
hydrated.
Yeah, all my doctors told me if you're going to consume caffeine, you got to drink a lot of water along with it, which is why I filled this one ice water, and I have this standing by.
Good man.
All
Are
right,
you going to the gym afterwards? Is that why you have that out?
probably.
A gallon of water.
Hey,
Are
I'm
you a
trying
gym
to
bro
drink-
now?
I'm trying to drink 2 of those a day to make sure I stay upright.
Wow.
Now, the sad part about San Fran winning, Snowman doesn't have to worry about that soundbite that I put out last week on the show.
No, at least not this week. I don't. Mr. McCarthy, the floor is yours. What you got for us?
I got a couple things. Number one, let's talk some hockey for a bit. Wait,
Hey.
wait.
Please.
Hold on.
Wait. I'm not ready.
Talking. Hold on. Let me
Wait, just a minute.
Let me know when
Just
you're
a
ready.
minute. I gotta make sure.
You're ready.
I gotta make sure I get everything said here. Ryan McCarthy joining us, courtesy of the Invader Coffee Hotline. All of our guests join us via the Invader Coffee Hotline and video guest line, presented by Invader Coffee. Fuel for the fearless. And go.
Wait, a white man and 3 black men talking hockey?
By choice too.
I must confess, I have not been keeping up this year.
Shame. Shame. If I had a pancake, I'd like a new day, I'd throw it at you.
Hey man, I got football players, I got college basketball going haywire.
Yeah.
What you want me to do?
Emotional damage.
There's
What you want me to do?
There's a reason why this man's been called the hardest working super hacker of the Broadcast Window Protection Program.
He keeps up with everything and everybody.
From bearing down the gridiron, from Ramley talk to shooting lights out, heat checks and flagrant fouls galore. The man's working hard.
He's gonna come up with something for hockey. I know it. If he doesn't, I will.
I'll give him that.
I'm just saying, I got top 10 teams losing left and right.
Yeah, like Iowa yesterday. 192 in overtime. What you got on the hockey front for us, Ryan?
So I sent you a news item while I was at the indoor lacrosse game on Saturday night, and while you were doing your live stream about coaching change in the NHL. Patrick Waugh.
Patrick Waugh.
Now the head coach. Now the head coach of the New York Islanders. And what were you about to say about Patrick Waugh?
The greatest goalie ever to play.
Blasphemy.
Every time.
Why blasphemy?
It's Martin Brodeur. Come on.
Okay, I can top that with one sentence. Patrick Waugh is the only player in NHL history, a goalie, by the way, to win the Conn Smythe Trophy 3 times.
That's great. Martin Brodeur was robbed of the 3 Conn Smythe trophies when he was playing with the Devils for all 3 of those Stanley Cups. That tells you his greatness.
Look, I love Martin Brodeur, and I'm totally teasing you.
I
about
know.
that. Two of my favorite goalies to ever go up against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true. It's damn true about Patrick Waugh.
Every
Can
time I
you catch me up on the hockey, please?
Brian, the floor is yours. Catch him up on the hockey.
All right. So on Saturday, the New York Islanders made a coaching change. This was kind of unexpected considering they were only 2 points out of the last wild card spot. And they, I guess, basically Lou Lamoriello said to Patrick Waugh, "Hey, let's do this thing," and flew him down from Quebec, where he is the coach and GM of the Quebec Remparts of the QJMHL. I guess I think that's the acronym. It's basically the junior program, the Quebec Juniors. So owner is I think he's part owner of the Rempart as well. But coach GM flew him down to Long Island, said, "Hey, we need a coaching change. Our team needs a kick in the butt. We've been struggling lately." And Patrick Waugh said, "Yeah, let's do this." And it's Islander fan is I think half the fan base is saying, "Great, this is awesome. We need a coaching change. Our team's getting railroaded right now." And the other part is saying, "Welcome to change." And I say to you, Islander fan, this is modus operandi for Lou Lamoriello. I'm familiar with the man, considering he spent 25 years constructing what was the dynasty of the New Jersey Devils from the mid 90s up until the early 2000s. He did this in 2000. With Robbie Fatorik struggling. The team was struggling down the stretch. They bring in Larry Robinson, and the rest is history. They go on their run, win the Stanley Cup in 6 games.
And Jason Arnott with the game winner.
Yep.
Hey, Islander fan. Hey, Islander fans. I think you need one of these. Now go for it.
You had to know what you were getting into when Lou Lamoriello agreed to be the GM of the New York Islanders. Look, he's gone through 3 head coaches. Well, now he's on his 3rd head coach in his tenure since he came over. Had Barry Trotz, had Lambert. I can't remember his first name. Lambert, who was most recently the head coach of the team, and now you bring in Patrick Waugh. Looking at his resume, at Lamoriello's resume, for the Stanley Cup teams he had in New Jersey, what was the common denominator? With their head coaches, Jacques Lemaire, 1995, Larry Robinson, 2000, the dearly departed, rest in peace, Pat Burns, 2003, with the Devils, and now you're bringing Patrick Waugh just a few days ago. What's the common denominator? The common denominator is the association with winning with the Montreal Canadiens. Jacques Lemaire won Stanley Cups. He won a lot of Stanley Cups with the Canadiens as a player. Won a Stanley Cup with New Jersey. Larry Robinson won a bunch of Stanley Cups as member of the Montreal Canadiens. Pat Burns, if I remember correctly, I don't think he was a player, but he was a coach. He coached the teams.
He was coach.
He coached the teams. Yeah, he coached the teams in the 1990s. I think it was after, before or after. But anyway, he coached those teams in the 90s. They did very, very well. And now you bring in Patrick Waugh, who won a pair of Stanley Cups. Don't forget, he won a pair of Stanley Cups with Montreal before he was traded to Colorado and won 2 Stanley Cups with them. So he's got 4 Stanley Cups sticking in his ears, to quote him, at Jeremy Roenick from a couple of years ago. I can't hear him. I have 3 Stanley Cup ring in my ear.
Yep.
One of my favorite quotes of all time. But you got to remember, you got to think about this, guys. Like, Islander fan, if you don't like the move, too bad. You're not running the team. You're not the GM. You're not the coach. You're not the player on the ice. You're the fan. You're the fan. And yes, it's going to be part of the fan base is going to think it's an unpopular. It's a bad decision. But again, they're in the business of winning. Lou Lamoriello has been in the business of winning for a good 4 decades, going on 5 decades now. You gotta remember this.
I'm sorry, the business of what?
Winning.
Mm-hmm.
WINNING. It's a 7 letters, 2 syllables. Winning.
Yeah.
He couldn't do it,
especially in hockey when you have to sometimes play a
Game 7.
which they couldn't bring Carolina to last year in the wild card round.
Right.
But this Islander team is a good Islander team. This Islander team needed a message sent. The message is, get your act together. We're bringing in a new guy. Hey, he's already 1-0. Won last night. They were down 2-0 to the Dallas Stars, who were playing the second of a back-to-back. They were down 2-0 in the third. They come back. They tie the score. Take it to shootout. Take it overtime. Take it to shootout, and they went up winning the game. They're 1-0 under Patrick Roy. So stop complaining. You get 2 points. You get 2 points out of the deal, and I think you're currently sitting in the wild card spot in the NHL. So let me just double check here, because we do real-time research both on No
Yes, we do.
and on Snowman in the Morning and the wild card. Okay, so the Islanders are still 2 points back of Tampa Bay, who lost yesterday, but and Detroit. Detroit and Tampa Bay are tied for that lost wild card spot, but Detroit Red Wings are coming on quick. Watch out for them.
Yeah, they are.
But Islander fan, if you don't like the decision, it's not on you to make the decision. I know you pay the tickets, you pay for the beer, you pay for the souvenirs, you pay for the jerseys. I get it. You need have your voice heard. But playoffs are coming up quick. Trade deadline's coming quick. And you put your trust in a man who has won 3 Stanley Cups. Put your trust in this man. Let's see what they can do. Hey, like I said, you're already 1-0 with Patrick Roy on the bench. That's awesome. Great for you. Good for you guys. And I'm looking forward to see what happens down the stretch between your Islanders and my New Jersey Devils, who are 4 points out of a wild card spot because they can't win the second of a back-to-back. That's another story for another time. Islanders fan, chill. Let Lou cook. Let Patrick cook. Let's see what he can do with this team. And hey, maybe you get past the wild card and you go up in the top 3 spots. One of the top 3 spots. The Metro right now is, Philadelphia is only 4 points behind the Rangers, who got off to that fast start. Rangers are starting to slow down. They're not looking like the team they were back in November and December. It's gonna be entertaining. Keep your eyes on your team. Let's see what happens. So, Islanders fan, let's simmer down.
There's your reality check, and thank you, Ryan McCarthy, for that. While we are talking hockey, Shillelagh Staff Smooth and Stiff for Fighting Irishmen brings you this reality check. Thank you, Sick Diggy, for that. I must pose a question to the panel and to the chat as well.
Okay.
It goes like this. Given the blasphemous words that Amy Trask said about the divisional round and the quarterbacks within this weekend, why is the hatred so strong for Brock Purdy? Why?
I have a question.
Yes.
Why has this turned into that 49er show and not Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson?
Stop the cap.
Thank you, Cole.
Cole's here. Oh,
And there it is. And
Cole's
there
here.
it is. And
All
there
right,
it is.
let's-
That
Just like
scientist
that.
is in the back.
The hilarity.
You know what? He timed it so perfectly. He
did.
The hilarity hook is real.
Oh, I have a message for you.
You buy a
Ryan.
Suck a Punch energy drink.
I have a message for you, Ryan. My bride says wifepick.exe rules this house. I told her that I tell her that whenever we do the picks, and your comment was wifepick.exe executing, She walked in here, saw that, and she said, "You damn right, my husband's wearing the coat."
Nice.
What else you got for us, Ryan?
Loot Dr. K. This, I'm happy that divisional round weekend was a lot better than
wild
wild
card weekend. Yeah, wild card weekend sucked.
It got a little sketchy at the beginning with Baltimore dominating Houston, and Houston had a good run. Cole, I know you're in the background. Cole, great, good on your team. I know D'Amico Ryan said at the press conference, he says, because this one's going to sting for a while, and I think he's going to have it and is going to stick that feather in his cap for the next season. So
so much to build on from this year.
Yeah, and I hope, honestly, I hope, and this is I'm trying to be as authentic and as possible, and being in all seriousness, Texans fan, be proud of your team this year. Yeah. I know the divisional round wasn't the result you wanted, but be proud. Be proud of your team.
What did Cole say?
Absolutely.
I think what Cole said about the Rangers applies now to the Texans. Cheer your team on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cheer your team on.
I mean, you're talking about going from a laughing stock
from
the playoffs.
From Deshaun Watson's playthings to AFC South champions.
Exactly.
Divisional round of the playoffs. You have a stud of a quarterback in CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have an absolute stud.
I think we all thought that the Eagles won. I thought we all thought the Eagles won the draft. No, the Texans won.
No, the Texans blew that out of the water by week 6.
This is why you don't judge the draft until the season plays out.
Oh, no.
I hate you, Cole Johnson.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. I hate you. Because I just happened to mention Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
Sean's playthings. Oh, yeah.
Y'all are nuts. Oh, no. All right. You know what, Victor? Take it.
What? Hold on.
You hear the music, don't you?
Why am I here right now? Why am I here?
Playmaker is having an existential crisis on live TV.
He did not want to be here for this.
Why am I here?
Why am I here? Right? Why?
It's like Ryan's dead when we showed that picture, and I will not speak the name.
No,
my spirit is still hovering somewhere over Whalehead Beach in North Carolina. That's where.
God.
No, you will not.
No, I'm not speaking that name. I burnt the picture.
I'm not getting blamed for it again.
Oh,
don't do it.
It was good to be back in Houston. Oh yeah, towel girl. Oh yeah. Oh, it was just good. It was just glorious to be back in my old stomping grounds. Oh yeah.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
So good. No. Sit down, girl. Sit down.
Hi, Jody, honey.
I want to look at all those curves. I just love the way your butt just hugs the seat. Oh, yeah. And I also love the way your mouth is shut. That's the way I like it, baby. That's the way I love them. Your mouth shut, your butt sitting on a chair, and you looking at me grooving, moving.
I brought a candle. I brought the candle.
I got 3 of them in my bedroom.
And yeah,
the Playmaker's gone. Playmaker has exited the chat.
Playmaker said, I want none of this.
I want to do with this.
I don't want to do this anymore.
And now I get to do it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, dear me.
The undisputed comedic internet heavyweight champion of the world, the EP of all EPs,
You a nut.
Iron Cole Johnson.
Oh, well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the epic man of Snowman in the Morning, The one, the only, the vintage.
Your first time returning to the show, and you want to come out and be Deshaun Watson.
It fit with the story. Gotta give it that.
It's a smooth entrance.
No.
Doggone right. Oh yeah. It sucked that little boy had to just embarrass my team when I made a homecoming. Doggone.
Hey, phrasing. Homecoming. God
And speaking of
almighty.
home,
Good grief. Deshaun, you got a game, dude.
F that game.
Oh, jeez.
See, we could be talking about how a great season and a surprising season the Texans had, but he wanted to be Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
Well, to think about it,
Does it not fit the narrative?
the majority.
Go ahead, Cole.
Well, actually, Playmaker, it is because of Deshaun Watson's departure, and
It is.
and some of the gifts that they received from Cleveland, as to why I am happy that my Texans, and thank you, Ryan, I agree with you, that the Texans had a season this year that no one predicted to have, and now they're ahead of schedule because of Deshaun Watson's departure and the picks that they got in return.
I think they're about a year or 2 years ahead of schedule.
And the gifts keep on giving because, according to Tankathon, Houston has a 23rd pick in the first round of the NFL draft because of where Cleveland wound up.
He said Tankathon.
Tankathon.com is a great website. Love it.
I'm gonna have to go there.
I'm gonna have to take a look. I'm gonna have to take a look at that.
I want to sit with you, Ryan, and you too, Brian. Yeah, this is one of those seasons where Houston Texas fan, they need to not feel dejected or despondent
At all.
This is a celebratory time, and I felt the Texans were going to lose to the Ravens. I wasn't even surprised. I wasn't even surprised how they lost. I was just happy they got to that point, and even happier that they hung a half with the team that is considered to be the AFC representative of the Super Bowl preemptive. So, kudos to them, man.
Look,
they're so far ahead of schedule. I'm so happy.
35 consecutive points against the Cleveland Browns to silence them. All right. They are about a year or two ahead of schedule.
And they were supposedly ranked the number 1 defense in the league. And they put up 25 unanswered points. Well, the offense put up 21 unanswered points against them.
This many. Fifth.
Yeah, and the team itself put up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touchdowns. Yeah, you're right, Ryan.
All right.
But I also agree with you, Ryan. I was thinking, oh great, the division round's getting off to a horrible start with that second half performance the Ravens put on the Texans. But the other 3 games, beautiful. Yes. All 3 of them. All the 3 of them were
fantastic.
Cinema.
I don't know if Ryan can stick around, but can we have a real conversation here? This is something you thought what Ryan Clark said got on my nerves. No, what Dan Orlovsky is doing is getting on my freaking nerves.
Well, let's send Ryan.
Look at the time. Oh, sorry, Playmaker.
Oh, you said real conversation, Playmaker?
Yeah.
Yo, do not get mad at me. I had nothing to do with this.
I have one of those. Oh, jeez. I have one of those for tomorrow. Way at the end of the show. Ryan McCarthy joining us for Coffee with McCarthy. As always, every Monday, you can check him out on No Credentials Required, which is airing
tomorrow night, 8 p.m. and Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
Oh, real
The
quick.
dinner and the brunch.
Real
Go
quick.
ahead.
So when is NCR returning to do Mondays?
Actually, we're gonna stick with Tuesdays and Saturdays from now on.
And then I have a commercial to remake. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I got a couple.
Speaking of commercials,
Well, I'll tell you. I'll
And yes,
tell you guys
commercials
off,
to make Playmaker. I get it.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you guys off air why it's going to be a Tuesdays and Saturdays.
Okay.
Cool, bro.
All right.
It's a pleasure
Thank
to
you,
have
Ryan.
you, my man.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for as always, guys.